What's going on, everybody? Today I got a surprise for you. Today I'm finally getting my cartoon by AMS Performance. So what's up, guys? I'm finally getting this cartoon. It's been a while. I've been waiting for a long time to get this cartoon. I know I've been waiting on my exhaust to finally get installed. That was the final piece of the puzzle. So today we're finally heading to Chicago. It's about a 3.5 hour drive from here from Lansing, Michigan, and I couldn't be more excited to get this cartoon. So far what I've done to the car has been just basic bolt-ons, intakes, downpipes, exhaust. But being a turbo car, it's in much need of a tune. With this tune, I hope to finally wake this car up to the full potential that I can achieve just from doing basic stuff to it, and we'll see how it feels. As you guys can see, it's pretty dark outside right now. The sun still hasn't come up. It's only 5:20 in the morning. So I'll see you guys when we have some more daylight and we can get some better quality footage. What is going on, guys? It is finally daylight outside. It's around 7 in the morning. We have about 120 miles to go. And one thing that I just noticed is that the car is actually making around 25 miles per gallon at 80 miles an hour cruise control. That is pretty impressive considering what this car is rated for. I believe it's 27, so it's pretty much dead on. I think the rating is not done at 80 miles an hour, but anyways, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that on 93 pump. So without further ado, I'll see you guys when we get to AMS. I like to point out the fact that this exhaust sounds absolutely phenomenal. I mean, right now I'm hearing barely any drone at all. It sounds, I wouldn't say it sounds pretty close to stock, but I can't hear the exhaust over myself talking. And that is one of the things that I wanted to make sure was present when I bought this exhaust and downpipe combination. I did not want to hear the exhaust over my voice. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now, this exhaust is a totally different story as soon as I hit the pedal. I mean, let's give it a quick run and see what happens. Oh, and those blow-off valves just sounds absolutely great. Guys, if you haven't purchased the Z1 blow-off valve kit for the VR30 platform, you guys are missing out. They sound absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to drop a couple gears, see what happens. Oh, she pulls. It's not even tuned yet. Holy cow. And we're in Mexico, guys. So after a couple of pulls, a gas light came on, so I guess it's time to pull over and fill back up. What's going on, guys? So here we are, AMS Performance. My car is already indoors. We're actually getting it with the heat exchanger installed right now, and it's getting ready to hit the dyno shortly after, so stay tuned. The heat exchanger is finally installed and the car is heading to the dyno. Let's see what she puts down, guys. What's up, guys? My car is actually on the dyno right now, getting ready to make a baseline run. We ran into a bit of a hiccup, and that is my ECU was not supported. So what we actually had to do is borrow an ECU from an in-house car here and put it in my car just to get a dyno tune today. So what's going to happen next is that they're going to send my ECU number to ECUTEK, have it supported, a lock for the dyno tune capabilities, and what's going to happen is that they're going to send me a file to flash my personal ECU on the car, and it'll be an identical file from the tune today. So once that's done, I should be on my way and they can just get their ECU back. I know it's a lot to process, especially for me. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but I guess it's just in Great Britain, it's around 6, 7 p.m. Everyone's gone home for the day, so this is the only option that we have. So I'm just glad I'm here to get a dyno tune, so I'm ready to get the power this car can really have at my disposal. What's going on, guys? So we just did a couple of pulls on the dyno. So far, Jake, the tuner here at AMS, is tuning the car. We're at 434 wheel horsepower, 496 foot-pounds of torque. That is pretty impressive. finished our dyno tune, and the car actually made 450 wheel horsepower, 485 foot-pounds of torque. I am really happy with the turnout of the dyno tune today. So let's go ahead, get inside, and get everything else taken care of. I have a 3.5 hour drive home, and the first part of my drive is going to consist of non-stop traffic. So as you can see, I'm a little frustrated because I just want to gun the car till I feel like I'm going to die, and that's not happening right now because of this traffic. So I will see you guys in a little bit once traffic clears up. I'm also going to... What's up, guys? I wanted to take the time to give you guys my personal review after being at AMS Performance for almost a whole day, and pretty much their customer service. I know this is really important to a lot of you out there consumers, so I wanted to give you my personal opinion on what I thought. So to start off, my relationship with AMS Performance has been very short, only a few months, in terms of reaching out to them and asking questions about their products and whatnot, and being on the forums. They've been very helpful and answering all of our questions as best as they can. So being in their shop today, it was very, very interesting to see everything that gets done at AMS Performance. I can see why they do what they do and why they're so good at it. They don't cut any corners, and they're always so helpful and willing to help you and answer any questions you may have. So from my personal experience today, getting my Infiniti Q60 tuned up, I feel like I could have gone to other places or get a remote tune, but I am very happy that I went to them. Obviously the results speak for themselves. The car's made 450 wheel horsepower and like 485 foot-pounds of torque. That's insane for a car that you can buy and maybe get for like $400 a month. When if we're talking payments on the car, really. So overall, I'd say if you're in the Chicago area, Midwest area, then you want to drive a couple hours to come to AMS Performance and get your car tuned, by all means do so. It is such a wonderful experience. You will definitely enjoy it. They also do remote tuning. It does take a little bit of a process to go back and forth with the files and the data logs, but I would definitely say this: you're going to be happy with the end result, and are definitely going to treat you like family. So if you're looking for a tune on your Infiniti Q50 and Q60, please reach out to AMS Performance. What's up, guys? We just stopped to get some gas and some food. I hadn't eaten all day. I want to go over something that happened earlier that it may happen to some of you, and what you can do to prevent it. So before anyone gets a tune, their tuner should have the rights to tune that ECU. So what happened today was that my ECU was not on the list of ROMs that it was tunable. So what that means is that ECUTEK pretty much has to release the rights to the tuner in order to allow him to tune it. And what that means is allow him to see all the maps that are available on my ECU. Without that clearance, my tune on my ECU cannot be done today. So what happened is that the shop had a spare ECU from their test car. They put it on my car. As you can see, that's why I have a red light on my dash right now, which pretty much disables like my cruise control and adaptive cruise control and stuff like that for right now. So my actual ECU is right there. So what's going to happen now is that ECUTEK is going to give those rights to the tuner. They're pretty much going to transfer my tune file onto my actual ECU. So they're just going to shoot me a file over. I'm going to flash my actual ECU and then install it on the car and mail this ECU that I have on the car back. Once that happens, that will clear up. I'll have everything I need back on my ECU tuned. So power-wise, nothing's going to change. It's perfectly safe. The only thing that's going to happen is pretty much an ECU swap until ECUTEK fixes that for me. So the only reason I decided to go ahead and do this is because I drove 230 miles to get to AMS Performance today, and I didn't feel that I didn't drive 230 miles just to get a heat exchanger installed today. So I went ahead and said yes and got the tune installed as well. So I'm pretty happy with the results. I mean, the car hauls ass. Now that we have some road, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of a pull here in drive. We're doing about 80 miles an hour, even just stomping on the gas. The car just hooks and books. I mean, and there it is. And it's just booking. Just like that, we're at 120, 130. Holy shit. And we're moving. So just like that, guys, if you're interested in the ECUTEK tune, I'm not even going to say that it's just you have to go to one specific shop. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of capable tuners out there. So I personally chose AMS Performance as my shop, but there's plenty of shops out there that will tune you, and you will get very similar results, if not better. It all depends on you know, what mods you have in the car, obviously, but you can perfectly tune a stock VR30 that we have here today and make ton of power. I mean, I think these things from the factory, a premium version, which you can get for like sub $300 a month payment, by the way. The stock will make 300 to the wheel and 300 torque. You can get up to about 400 wheel horsepower and about 460 pounds of torque just off a tune. That's insane. Infiniti, thank you. You left a lot on the table. So I'm pretty excited for this platform. I can't wait to shoot more videos on this channel. I know this is probably like my first official vlog video type thing, so I'm still new to the whole editing and shooting video and whatnot, but I'm sure with time I'll get used to it. So I do apologize in advance if the quality of video is not the best. I am working on getting a better camera, but without further ado, this video is over. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I had a wonderful experience at tuning my car today at AMS Performance, so I look forward to showing you guys new videos about the car, my experience, and the future of this channel. So without further ado, thank you very much for tuning in, and thanks for watching Midwest Hoonigan.